Hi Blockheads, this is Charlie Enright. I'm the CEO of US Sailing and I'm here today at Harken headquarters to answer a number of your questions.
Hi, I'm Maggie. I'm from Lake Minnetonka and I'm a blockhead. And my question is, what is the fastest you've ever gone in a sailboat?
Well, Maggie from Minnetonka, my daughter's name is actually Maggie. The fastest I have been in a sailboat is probably around 45 knots. I should know exactly, but I don't because there was a lot happening at the time, but it was in a 100-foot trimaran.
Hi Charlie, I'm Briggs Cosman, US Opti sailor and Harken Blockhead. Here I am in Lake Garda, Italy, sending you this question. When I was 10 years old, I sailed my Opti solo from Cape Cod to Martha's Vineyard and back. I know when you were in college, you sailed on the youngest team to do the Trans-Pac Yacht Race. How did it feel, and how did you motivate yourself to sail offshore at such a young age?
Briggs, there is a lot of enthusiasm in your question, and that's great. And it's cool that you're coming at us live from Lake Garda, because that's actually a place that I sailed my Opti when I was 12 years old at a regatta with like 500 boats. Anyway, I think it's really cool that you sailed your Opti offshore in Vineyard Sound, you know, going from Cape Cod to Martha's Vineyard. You know, the Morning Light project for me personally was a huge opportunity, and it's really when I got exposed not only to offshore sailing, but really professional sailing. And that was when I kind of, you know, got a taste of it. And, you know, after that, it was about kind of creating more opportunities for myself when I could and making sure that I capitalized on all those. But it definitely helped kind of being taught by the best at a young age.
Hey Charlie, I'm John and I'm the biggest blockhead out there. You know, I wanted to ask you personally, you know, in all your sailing endeavors, offshore, inshore, you know, there's something to be said about team. What in your experience, you know, makes a great team? Because you could have all the talent in the world, but if you don't have team, then what do you have? So what makes a great team, Charlie?
I think what makes a good team is a good culture. And, you know, I think it kind of starts at the top. You got to lead by example. I think you have to, you know, have a culture of accountability. I think that you have to have a culture of fun, because if something's not fun, why are you doing it? There's plenty of choices in life. We chose to do this, so we might as well have fun with it. And I think it's about all the individual teammates that are involved in constructing a team. I think you have to have you know, like-minded individuals to some extent, but also enough like diversity of opinion and background so that things don't get stale and you're kind of always continuing to improve and push each other and get better. So,
hey Charlie, how do you recommend that blockheads take their sailing to the next level after college sailing? Thank you.
it depends. I think you got to figure out what you want to do, and then you got to figure out who's currently doing it and who's doing it well. In most of what we do, you know, there's the sailing skill, there's the teammate skill, and then there's kind of what I call the human capital skills, which is your ability to build boats or fix sails or fix things that go wrong. And, you know, I think that there's a lot of human capital skills that we can acquire that for some reason, you know, we don't seem to prioritize, but they make you valuable members kind of future teams and help you attract opportunities. And then, you know, never turn down an opportunity to get on the water.
I'm George. I'm a blockhead. And my question for Charlie is, have you ever tipped in an important regatta?
Yes, probably. As of late, I would say no, because if I tipped over any of the boats that I've been sailing on recently, that would be a giant problem. But I do recall in college flipping over in a race and getting I don't know, one of the marks stuck on my mast or something, and it, you know, it's when you do it in shallow water and you get the mud, it's just it's a bad deal. But it's not about tipping over; it's about righting the boat and getting back into it. So yeah, everyone tips over.
I'm Kayla. My question is, do you sing in the boat, and if so, what do you sing?
Do I sing on the boat? Yes, I do. Probably more than people would like to hear. And so long as it's good and so long as it's catchy, I'll be singing it and people will be telling me to stop. That's just how it is.